So hi guys, welcome back. This is 2000 Gaming. So this would be my second follow-up video on regards to I leveled up my characters. I'm at like chapter 12 right now, free to play, fairly casual. I try to be patient with regards to this kind of game. I don't want to like you will be time gated, that's for sure. It's either the BP or you can't really level your players or your characters because of your resources. Okay, I've already taught you how to do that. Try to like save resources moving forward. And now, with regards to the team compositions, I'm gonna show you how it goes. Depending on the situation, I think the best characters to have right now, if you don't have transcendent units, like if you click here, okay? So, I'm gonna click here. I think you need Acapella. Acapella and Starry-Eyed Iona is your mainstay, okay? And in your tank, Bella, like these three characters are very important. So, Bella, okay, Bella again, she has this ability wherein the super wherein she can stun on the area and then you can pinpoint where you're gonna be casting that ult. Okay? Starry-Eyed Iona, she's one of the OPS characters because just like Amy in a way, Amy can move teleport characters. This lady moves your characters in a certain area as long as within her circumference, and also gives you shields. And she also heals herself, so that's like she's self-sustaining. She's so OP. Like you can move and like avoid such attacks on the bosses, which is really good. I do really love Starry-Eyed Iona. And again, Acapella. Acapella so OP wherein she's channels for 10 seconds. Blood Soul Recovery. Your cooldown gets really fast. Okay? Your cooldown when are you using that, like it gets very fast. And then she also gains notes, buffs buff everybody. Like it's either magical damage, it's either physical damage, or you can increase crit as well. Okay? So she's really OP in a way. Like I do really like her magical damage, physical damage, or I think there's a crit here, crit rate up. So she's increasing crit, she's magical damage up or physical damage up. So it depends on her notes that's gonna be coming up. But everything is useful, and she also have minor heals. So she's like a healer together with like Iona. Your team is currently like sorted without any pure healer, just like Seth. Or if you want to have like a pure healer, just like Iona, the not or Edina. So these two together with Bella, and you just need to play around with your attackers. Lamia is so OP wherein she bounces all of her attacks and gets your team to be survivability, because like she activates her lifesteal. Everybody has that ability to do that lifesteal of hers. It's fairly nice. When Blood Moon is active, all allied units gains 25% lifesteal. Okay? And then Van Helsing just destroys everybody. Okay, he hits really hard. Problem is you cannot direct where he's hitting. He hits everything in his path. And also remember, if you have two tiles, a space of two tiles here, he will gain an ability. So it's written here, if there are no allies in two tiles in front of Van Helsing, he gains plus 2.5% crit. Together with the Philosopher's Stone, he's really gonna be strong. And then Van Helsing gains an additional 10% crit rate when Blood Moon is active. So it's like 12 point, like 10% Philosopher's Stone plus 10% here, 20%, and then 22.5%. So as long as he's in two tiles here. But the thing is, if you use Iona and everybody clumps in together, that removes his ability. But anyways, it's all fine as long as he's alive. Okay, so again, in Iona, if you put Iona here, you can see there's no highlighted area here. Whoever's in front of Iona gets a shield. So on top of her ability that can shield, which is like crazy. And then also, if you just want a targeted unit, you can remove him, or you can put Del Carlo. So now you have three characters that can target a space or anywhere on this space, because Del Carlo has this debuff. She can morph here. She can morph control, unable to attack, unable to cast spells for channeling, such as those enemy at the back line. With stuns, you can use that. Let Iona go to a certain area so that she can reach that area and then can cast this. Okay, she can also increase the damage taken up by the enemy, or the damage that the enemy inflicts to you, so to increase more survivability. Okay, she's fairly decent on debuffing. She's also a sub DPS, which is really good. Plus, as well, if you want to change up, or if you want to remove her, if you want to add more damage in the front line, you can put your warriors there, Darkias, or you can put in tanks such as Theophane, like, or you want some stuns like Joan. Lots of things that you can do, mix and match on the situation, or you want to do the summon team with like Oliver and Piera. It's all dependent on you. If you want Estelle there for additional shields, but if you want to burst, like for example this one in this instance, I'd rather use Van Helsing for bursting. So try to clear content. So what I do is like I'll put him here, I put Protect Lamia at the back, Acapella on the sides, and then I'm gonna use this. Always remember, try to sort this one out. This will help you out. Who are you casting? The 3 people who are casting first. So I'll usually cast Iona, Acapella here. Then I'll cast Iona because like she cast like a low cast than Bella. Then cast Lamia. And then when you do the Blood Moon phase, you'll go cast Van Helsing and then Bella. All depends on you. So let's see this. So this is how I do things depending on the situation. I think this is the best team that you can have. Acapella casting that. So again, Iona moving here on the left side. I know that Van Helsing removes that ability. Then I'm gonna cast Lamia. Blood Moon activate. Then I'll wait for it for like Van Helsing to cast that. And then now, I'm gonna cast again Acapella to faster cooldowns here. And then I can cast Bella here to stun at the person at the back. Okay? And then Iona, just to like survivability. And then go back to Lamia. So, this team is like legit. Okay? This 5-man team is like legit. It can clear practically everything. But again, if you're having a hard time with survivability, then you can put in tanks. If you want to like cast more debuffers, then you can cast Del Carlo. So this is technically, I'm at like 3k penalty. I'm at 3k penalty, but I'm still able to clear this. Okay? So let's move again to a certain area. So now I'm at like almost 3k, 2k penalty. Because I've leveled up my characters already earlier. So this character, you can see how their characteristics are. You can like see what they're doing. So click this character and then you will see. So deals attack physical damage, and if their HP has fallen down, they're gonna release a lingering thought, a barrier, which decreases their reduced damage by 35% on themselves. That's why I'm putting Van Helsing on this situation, because like he can burst despite the 35% less damage. And this enemy here, this one quickly attacks 5 times, attacking, dealing random enemy, inflicting physical damage taken up. So they take up a lot of damage. But again, with your survivability, you'll be able to clear this. Okay, so let's do it again. This 5-man team is so OP, guys. Like, if you have this team, practically, until it's either you level up your team more, or you equip your characters more. But like, if you don't, like, you're practically gonna clear this. So again, Lamia's there, trying to kill everybody there. Now, Van Helsing is gonna be up. Because Van Helsing takes a lot of, she's very slow in casting 6 cast. So I'm gonna cast this. Just Acapella all the time, just to like for them to cool down very quickly. And then Bella on the back. The stun's going there at the back. And then I'm gonna cast Lamia again. Then everybody cools down very quickly. Then I'm gonna cast Van Helsing again here. 6 cast Van Helsing. Then back to, I can auto this one. I think I can auto this. Fairly decent. Acapella, if you don't want to move Acapella, always you need to start the game with Acapella first. Or if you're getting hit by quite a lot of damage, you cast Iona first, then Acapella. So those are the stuff that I can teach you with regards to the combination. The ability of them, they're very synergistic. Lamia or Del Carlo, because Lamia is your, both of them, Lamia and Van Helsing, like attacks quite a lot. Okay, so again, it's the same. They haven't changed the stage, so I'm just gonna freaking burst them despite my BP penalty, because again, with your BP penalty, your damage is low, and then they inflict quite a lot of damage on the enemies, even the AI. So tells us what to do. So he's waiting for Van Helsing, because that's technically the best way to like cast this, and then they're gonna be casting Bella after this. So see, they're waiting. So you can see, even you can get tips from the AI on how like they rotate the abilities. Okay, but like that's the best thing, so that you don't get like confused. I think that's the best way to how to put it. So I'll be able to clear this despite like a 2k or 3k BP penalty. So then, if you can't clear now the content, try to see what is the stage asking you. Is it asking you to like attack multiple targets, or is it asking you to survive the area, or is it asking you to like you need more movement speed, or you need to like cast your characters on away on the certain area. There's lots of things to consider. This is what I like about this game. It's not just you. People might ambush you at the back, ambush you on the side. This is what I like about this. It's a bit unique in a way. I know it's like almost like a turn based, but it's not technically a turn based in a way, because like it's like instance based wherein it depends on your fast casting time. Like, and then those three cast their own, and then the next casts that ult will be at random. It's fairly on your type of play, how you play your game, how you position your characters. It's fairly nice and refreshing in a way, because like you don't really know, somebody might ambush you at the back, and then they might overwhelm you with lots of characters moving forward. But like again, this 5 solid teams moving forward is fairly good, and then that's the time you like try to swap each other or add to that team. Remove maybe Van Helsing, put Del Carlo, and maybe remove Van Helsing and put Theophane, or maybe more stuns, more summons, depending on your. But like again, those three, Bella, Acapella, and Iona, are very very strong. It's very difficult for them to get swapped over, not unless you remove Bella and then put Transcendence Haiti, or if you want to put Transcendence Amy, you can do that and then replace Bella, or you can put two tanks like Transcendence Amy and and Bella. That's gonna be crazy. So like lots of things to do, but again, those three are very very good, supporting each other moving forward. So if you have them, congratulations. Comment down below what are your team compositions moving forward. This again 2300 Gaming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.